Hello everybody, this is the Fish 119, and today we are going to be playing the USS Kansas, the Tier 7 American battleship for the alternate American battleship line. And I know, it's been a very long time since I made a video, about maybe 2 years since you guys have actually seen a commentary video. We've been doing a few live streams here and there on the channel, but no videos. And I'm hoping to make a little bit of a change in the channel and start making videos again. Recently, I've been very busy within the past year, 2 years, so I haven't really had the time to make a bunch of videos, but let's see if I can start making some videos. And as you guys saw, I had a really good chunk of damage on that ship that I just shot. I didn't catch what it was, but it was a pretty good amount of damage, 17,000 damage with a Citadel. I'll take it. But I am hoping to start making more videos for you guys. I enjoy it, I know you guys enjoy it, and so let's get into the more commentary side of this game and watch what I do to the enemy, because it's definitely very fun and interesting how this game turns out. Alright, now I remember the ship that we shot at, and that was the Bismarck, and behind the Bismarck we have an Iowa. And before we go anywhere else in this commentary, I just want to say I'm really sorry about the bad audio quality in my headset. Can't really do anything about it, I'm sorry to say that, but can't really do anything about it. The headset does everything that I really want it to do. Has good quality, well, not for the microphone for you guys, but when I'm listening to footsteps in video games like the Battlefield and stuff like that, it has really good audio. And with warships, has really good audio. But the microphone audio that you guys are going to be hearing, when I'm talking like I am right now, it is not the greatest. And I do apologize for that. And we just Citadel the Iowa through the bow, which, not really through the bow, but near its bow. And now we are up to a 30,000 damage, which isn't bad, and we got one of our first legendary upgrades, which helps our accuracy. So we're already off to a pretty good start. And I will say, this match does start out a little slowly, but most World of Warships matches do. And I will say another thing. Wargaming said they had nerfed the Kansas. I'm not so sure about that, because this thing is still one of my best ships, I would say, in my fleet. So, I love playing this thing. It's very powerful. I mean, even though they nerfed it, this thing is still very consistent, and definitely one of my favorite ships. And right now we're looking at that Francesco, whatever the name of the thing is called, I always forget it. But we're looking at him trying to see if we can maybe sneak a kill in here. And so we're going to send some shells for him. And let's see what happens. Let's see if he just goes boom. And he goes boom. That's our first ship sunk, and we get another legendary upgrade, which adds more damage to our shells. And that's a pretty good start. 44,000 a ship sunk and 2 legendary upgrades. That's a very good start for a really good game. Another thing that you guys probably noticed is that my friend Sniper Elite, he went down on the left side of the map. And if you'll have noticed by now, there is nobody else left on the left side of the map. And so we are in a bit of a pickle, because we have to think about the fact that all those ships are going to be coming to this side of the map. And we're taking shots at Iowa because he was broadside. We were going to try to see if we could Citadel him, but we didn't. And we are in a pretty big pickle, I would say, because now we have all those ships with those caps, and we need to do something about it. And 2 of those ships are destroyers with lots of torpedoes. That's not very fun position to be in, especially if you're a big battleship like the Kansas. You know, it has good torpedo armor, but you don't want to be taking torpedoes in any ship, no matter what it is, because those things will do a lot of damage. And we just took another chunk out of the Iowa, and I bet he is not happy about that. Now we are up to 62,000 with another legendary upgrade that buffed our accuracy. And so we're looking at this Bismarck and this Iowa. Then it looks like a destroyer pops up off to our left side, but we are not too worried about him just yet. We'll handle him later, as we do with the rest of the entire team. Seems like we have to pick up everybody's business. And we are going to shoot at that Iowa way out there, because we want to see if he can be gone. And let's see if he'll go boom as well. And he goes boom. We Citadel him once more. And now we have 2 ships sunk. And I would say we're slapping. And we're slapping. We're going to keep slapping. That's just what we like to do here. Now you guys can see our friendly destroyers actually did cap B. So that is now an advantage we have over the enemy. We have 2 caps, they only have 1. And this Charles Martel, he's making himself kind of a hard target to hit. He's bowing, and I was kind of hoping he'd go broadside to get a really good chunk of damage out of him. But he's not going to, so we're just going to take this shot and see what we can do. Because we know we can overmatch him, I just wanted to wait for him to go broadside. But we took a shot, and it was a very good shot. And there goes half of the Charles Martel's health, and you know after that he is not happy. But sadly one of our battleships just went down, at least it looks like a battleship. And so we have 12 seconds on our reload. This Charles Martel is still pushing, surprisingly. And so we are going to take a shot on him just to get him off the board. And there goes another one of our friendly ships. We are not doing so hot. And so we're going to take a shot at this Charles Martel. Hopefully it's a kill. And there we go. There is our 3rd kill of the game. We are up to 91,000 damage. So we are doing our part. And then here comes a secondary monster, Atlantico. No one likes this thing. It is a pain to deal with its 8-inch secondaries. They are not fun to play against. But we know that we are well armored and that we can tank a good chunk of the damage he's throwing at us. So we're going to see if we can dish it right back out to him. And so we give a big old lots of shells to him. And we get a huge chunk of damage out of him. I know he's not happy about that. And so we're going to keep pushing forward and see if we can actually take him out here in 18 seconds to give him the finishing blow. And that'll be 3 kills if we are able to get him out. And that's also going to help our team in a very good way, because of course we want to win the match. And so we see him, he's fighting our Vanguard, which is interesting. And we're going to take this shot on the Atlantico and hopefully take him out right here. And we do. And we get our first medal of the game, the high caliber. And we're pretty much at 130,000 damage, which is something that is very nice for us, not so nice for the enemy team. They only have 2 battleships, not 2 battleships left, they only have 1 battleship left, that's a Bismarck, and they have 2 destroyers. Let's see what we can do against these guys. And now we have what I would call the Battle of the Pans. We have my commander, Dave Mustaine of Megadeth, and the Bismarck, as you guys will know, that's a song by the historical band Sabaton, power metal. And as it goes with the music genres, thrash beats power metal every single day. I like Sabaton, but thrash will beat power metal. And so Dave Mustaine and I are absolutely going to wreck that poor little Bismarck. And as you can see, we've already done a pretty good amount of damage to him. And we are just waiting to get another shot into that poor guy. And so he is desperately trying to probably get away from us, because he knows we are about to deliver the suffering to him. And let's see what he's going to do here. He's getting shot by one of our cruisers, and it looks like the cruiser sets a fire to him. Or maybe not. It doesn't look like he set a fire. I thought he did for a second. And now we see a destroyer behind us. We're going to take a shot on him because, of course, we want to. He has torpedoes. We don't like sea dildos here, okay? We just don't like them. We're going to take a shot at the Bismarck, and we get one of our second medals of the game, the Confederate medal, which means we did 20% damage to almost all enemy ships on the enemy team. That's very fun for us, not friendly. But here we go. Now we're up to 153,000 damage. And we are teaching this guy why Megadeth is better than Sabaton. As Megadeth's first album was called Killing Is My Business and Business Is Good, I would say we are showing him that method right now. And so we're just going to wait for him to get spotted again, and we are absolutely going to obliterate him. Sorry, Bismarck. Yeah, goodbye. And there is our 5th kill for another medal of the game, the Kraken Unleashed. Let's see if we can get one more in the bag. We know the destroyer is behind us, and so we are going to go full throttle forwards because we do not want to be taking any more torpedoes. We don't want to take any torpedoes at all, ever. And so he gets spotted behind us. We're going to use our rear guns to fire on him. We want to get him off the board. And so we're going to take the shot right here. Boom. Let's see if it'll connect. And sadly, it doesn't connect. But we have our front guns now, and they are looking right at that little juicy destroyer. We're just gonna slap him right in the mouth right there. And there he goes for our 6th kill of the game. That's a lot of damage, as Phil Swift would say. And that's pretty much the end of the game. 178,000 damage, close to 200,000 damage. I hope you guys enjoyed the game as much as I did. And yeah, hope to see you guys later on. And peace out, guys. Thanks for watching.